Russian President Vladimir Putin sending a stark message to Europe today, warning that Russia is ready for war if that's what European nations are seeking. This as a U.S. delegation is in Moscow meeting with the Russian president. NTD's international correspondent Arian Pozdar has more.
We are not involved in the war monetarily anymore. Biden gave away $350 billion like it was candy. That's a massive.
President Trump touting his administration's handling of support for Ukraine. Instead of donating weapons directly to Kiev, Washington now sells them to NATO, which then sends them to Ukraine. Trump's comments came as Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner met with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow on Tuesday. Among other things, they were expected to discuss a 28-point peace plan put forward by the US. But Trump said he had no updates on the meeting so far.
Do you have any update from Mr. Witkoff and Mr. Kushner
on that?
No
update, because I've been spending too much time with you. I mean, we're spending a lot of time in here.
So pleased to see you.
Tuesday's meeting comes as Trump continues his push to bring an end to the fighting in Ukraine. The talks also take place just 2 days after Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with a Ukrainian delegation in Florida. The Trump administration highlights its willingness to talk with both sides of the conflict to end the fighting. Before Tuesday's meeting, Putin commented on Europe's part in the ongoing peace process, sending a stark warning. According to the Russian president, European nations are angered they're not part of the process. He added European nations are not trying to end the fighting, and they purposely make demands which Russia won't accept.
We
are not planning to fight Europe. I have said this 100 times. But if Europe suddenly decides to wage war against us and starts it, we are ready right now. There can be no doubt about that.
Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky saying he's expecting swift reports from the US envoy in Moscow later on Tuesday. That's to know whether talks can move forward or not.
If I feel that we can count on real, specific dialogue, not just words with some result, we will meet.
Zelensky says if Russia indicates it still wants to find a middle ground, then Ukrainian officials may meet with the US delegation very soon. Arian Pozdar, NTD News.